I would like you to think about a time in your life when you were trapped, when you felt like there was no hope, no way out. And I'm encouraging you to feel those feelings in the present moment to the degree that is comfortable for you right now. We are going to work with these feelings of entrapment as we dive into this video. So get comfortable, take a couple of deep breaths, and we're going to get right into it. Hello and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I do ASMR, tarot, and psychology videos. So if you enjoy this type of content, I recommend that you subscribe to be notified about future videos. And if you're interested in getting a tarot reading from me, you can do so on my website. You will find a link in the description below the video. So without any further ado, let's see if we can find a way for you out of your predicament. This is one of those things that the tarot is really good for. It can help you find a way out. No matter what you're dealing with, it's gonna be able to show you a different perspective. The tarot is working with the subconscious, so in order to open up that possibility of work with your subconscious, I'm going to ask you to do a little bit of a favor for me first. So I'd like you to close your eyes for 2 seconds, count to 2, and then open them. And notice how you're breathing, the pattern of your breathing. Notice if your breathing is slow, fast, superficial, deep. Just notice it. Now close your eyes again, please. This time for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Now open it. We are anchoring you in the present moment. We are giving your subconscious a signal that it is possible for new information to come in. Your subconscious is becoming more receptive, and you are becoming more and more ready. Now close your eyes again, this time for 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Open your eyes again. And we're going to do it one last time. Close your eyes again for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now open them. And even if it's a little bit difficult because you're getting tired, you're feeling sleepy right now, I would like to ask you to try and keep your eyes open for the duration of this video. If it's really impossible, if you really cannot do it, then that's okay. It's not an issue. I'm just asking you to try to keep your eyes open if that's available to you. Okay. So, when you're trapped, it might seem as though it is the external world, it's the external circumstances keeping you hostage. But in reality, and this is the reality that which the tarot speaks of, the reality that is metaphysical, that is psychological, the fine substance of your cognitive processes. That's a force that is shaping your reality, and we can work with this material. We can work with it. We can try and change it. We can make it better. Let's see what the cards have to say to you. I'm going to look for the card that most accurately describes your situation in the present moment, and one card for advice. Alright. Your situation is represented by the chariot. The chariot, a major arcana card, represents the ego. Your situation, your predicament, the cage, the situation, the issue that is holding you hostage, it is operating on the premises of the ego, and that's creating the hardship. Now, let's see what the way out is. And we have the Ace of Wands. Okay. Wands represent the fire element. The Ace of Wands is an opening. It's the portal to the essence of the fire energy. And fire, when you think of fire, you can think of drama, you can think of passion, you can think of creativity, actions, motivation, all that kind of stuff. And the Ace of Wands, it's basically the quintessential expression of this archetypal need for action. It's the primal pattern behind all actions that we ever take. And yet, since it's an ace, it does not have a shape, it does not have a very specific goal, it's not very planned, it's not exactly civilized, so to say. So it's the blueprint for all actions, but all actions without discernment for different categories or different needs or different goals. It's the energy, the raw, energetic background from which all actions come from. It's the necessary physical and spiritual energy that you rely on when carrying out an action of any kind. The electricity of your neurons, the movement of your muscles, the burning of calories. It's all an expression of this earthly machinery, this vessel that is helping you carry out the unarticulated energy of the Ace of Wands. So your body and your actions give shape to the formless and yet unexpressed energy of the Ace of Wands. But let's go back to the trap that you are dealing with. And the chariot is telling me that you are driven and misled by your own ego in this situation. What does the ego want? Let's ask ourselves that question. What does the ego want? What is the desire here? The desire of the ego is to keep things under control, to use itself as a reference point in the world of uncertainties and chaos. The ego is solely concerned with survival and self-preservation. And in your situation, what is keeping you hostage, what is holding you back, what is keeping you trapped, is this illusion that you are separate from the world, that you are a lonely soldier, that you are an independent entity fighting, struggling, and trying to stand up for your interests. This is an antagonistic worldview. This is very extreme, and it's creating a very narrow mindset. The problem with the chariot is that although he is extremely goal-driven, so the chariot's energy can be very well utilized when you have a specific goal in mind that you're trying to achieve. However, the chariot can have tunnel vision, and that tunnel vision is creating pain and suffering. So your entrapment is derived from the fact that you experience or you believe the world to be a resource that you need to find a way to extract value out of. Whereas in spiritual reality and spiritual truth, the world is actually you. So you are feeding off of your own self. There is no other. There's no strangers. It's all an illusion. It's been you all along. And the antidote, the way for you to get out of this mindset, the Ace of Wands, is the card of raw, pure, undifferentiated creativity. So if you've been, if your energy and your attention has been tied up in one singular thing, one specific mission that you do not seem to be able to let go, the Ace of Wands is asking you to broaden your horizon, to spread your energy, to not put all your eggs in one basket. Not just because it's a bad strategy, but also because it clogs you spiritually and energetically. The Ace of Wands is asking you to appreciate this primordial creativity that's working through you, no matter what form it's taking shape in. It's not only valuable when it's channeled towards the realization of this somewhat single-minded vision that the chariot is interested in, but it is valuable in its own right. It's valuable and it's powerful, and in order to disentrap yourself, your best bet is letting it loose, letting it show you other attainable, available goals that you could focus on. So let your passions drive you instead of your ego mind. I hope that you found this useful. If you did, leave a comment or a like or both, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.